Alrighty, this is probably the first time the majority of you have heard my voice. Welcome, welcome. I don't usually do this kind of thing, but since it's Resident Evil 4, I'm going to do a playthrough with commentary. You're listening to Silver, or Crystal, whichever you prefer. So, let's begin, shall we? I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, so it felt right to do this one with commentary. Resident Evil 4 is probably one of my favourite games of all time. So let's do this. And we're going to go on normal.
Resident Evil 4.
1998. I'll never forget it. It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains.
Iconic opening.
Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella. The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City, and hit the peaceful little town with a devastating blow crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City. With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished. Six years have passed since that horrendous incident.
2004, ladies and gentlemen, 2004.
I received special training via a secret organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Cornel, why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick?
You know,
Who are you really?
watching this
Come on
game
and tell us.
in 60 frames per second,
You are a long way from
with
home, cowboy.
cutscenes rendered
You have my
in-engine,
sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of
is
breaking the ice.
fantastic.
Anyway, you know what this is all
Because
about.
I originally played
My
this thing
assignment
on
is
the
to search for the president's missing
PlayStation 2.
daughter.
What?
many,
All by
many years ago,
yourself?
back when
Sure
it was
you
running
boys
at
didn't just
30,
tag along so we could
with
sing
vastly
Kumbaya
reduced
together at some
graphics
Boy Scout
and
bonfire.
pretty
Then
much
again,
video
maybe you did.
cutscenes, because obviously the
Oh, you crazy
PS2
American. It's a direct
did
order from
not
the chief himself.
have as much power
I tell you, it's not
as
big
its
league.
rival consoles.
Counting on you guys.
It's ironic that the GameCube was able to really create some powerful games such as this one, and also Resident Evil 1 Remake, which is still an absolutely fantastic game to this day in the
It was right before I was to take on my
HD
duties of
remaster
protecting the
on the
president's daughter when she was abducted.
PS4 and Xbox One.
That's
and
the ultimate
PC,
reason I'm in
etc.
this lonely and rural part of Europe.
Still holds
According
up.
to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a
It's
sighting
as
of a
good
girl
as any
that
other
looks
game you
very
get on
similar
modern
to the
consoles.
president's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden.
Eyes watching you
Must
from
be
the
my
bushes.
imagination.
That's somewhat disturbing, isn't it?
Sorry it took so long.
Yeah. We're almost ready to begin. Shall we? Well, just a moment longer.
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a look around.
Yeah, we'll stay and watch that car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Parking tickets. Parking wardens seem to be everywhere though, so I wouldn't be surprised if he
Jeez.
jumped out of the
Who are
tree
these
line
guys?
and said, "You are
Did you say
committing a
something?
parking violation."
Leon, I hope you can hear me.
Hello,
I'm
Hooligan.
Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later. Leon out.
I should check that file, but I won't. Let me just check that my controller configuration is correct. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I won't be checking that file, and like I said a moment ago, I will be doing my utmost not to talk too much over cutscenes. I'm sure everybody and their mother has witnessed this game by now to some degree, but for the handful of you that haven't, and let's face it, that will be the minority of people, I'm going to try and not talk over cutscenes too much. Okay, let's continue.
Excuse me. Sir?
Be polite, Leon. He's building a fire.
I was wondering if you might recognize a girl in this photograph?
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? ¡Lárgate, cabrón!
Sorry to have bothered you.
I speak very limited Spanish, but we all know that cabron is a less than polite word.
Freeze! I said freeze!
Yes, let's do this. First Ganado. There we go. Ah.
Shit.
Is everything okay?
There was a hostile local. I had no choice but to neutralize him. There are still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
Well, I would say it classifies as self-defense if somebody's coming at you with a hatchet. Let's check the guy since there is a big check button. He's not a zombie, no he's certainly not. Alright. Let's do this. Handgun ammunition. It shouldn't be Leon Scott Kennedy, it should be Leon Rambo Kennedy when he can perform moves such as these. Don't we all wish we could do that? Alright, let's get out of the way of these guys. All without emptying a full clip. Very good. I'm also not going to save in excess either. I have something that I would define as a chronic saving syndrome. I don't feel comfortable playing any sort of video game unless I've saved about 3 times in the space of 30 minutes. I save all the damn time. Now, that sounds... Oh look, a crow. Apparently, crows have Spanish pesetas, but... Ah, pesetas. Now there's an old currency. They aren't around anymore. They were pretty much phased out when I was a lot younger. There we go. Help the puppy. got to help the puppy. What kind of horrible individual leaves bear traps around to hurt a puppy? Okay. Right. Now, depth perception isn't my strong point, so I'm going to try my best not to step in any of these tripwires. I might as well. To be fair, I could probably save bullets if I'm careful here. Yeah, should be able to. If I can get him to walk in this immediate... No, I can't. Fine. Screw it. That works. Okay. Onward and upward, folks. Onward and upward. Yeah, so like I was saying a little while ago, I usually don't do anything with commentary. This will be the first time most of you have heard my voice, but like I said, huge Resident Evil fan. Capcom have been doing a lot recently to make fans happy. For some bizarre reason, I thought that a Ganado would be behind me there. Let me deal with these guys and I'll get back to what I was saying. He just stood there. Strange glitch. Try not to... Hold on. There we go. Try not to... Oh dear God. I sometimes forget that's there, no matter how many times I've played this. Guess there's no sex discrimination here. Yes, that is, I think it's somewhat regressive, regardless of gender, if we spear anybody through the face with a pitchfork. I don't believe you can shoot those guys, no. Anyway, yes, Capcom have been doing an awful lot to make fans happy recently. Now, I don't know how many of you are going to watch this, because, well, let's face it, probably not a lot of you are. Hold on. Let's try for a headshot. No. Oh. Good lord, that's pitiful. The damage output's very low at the early part of the game. They can't do a great deal of damage to you. Yeah, so Capcom have been doing an awful lot to make people happy, as I've now said 3 times, because I keep getting sidetracked. Is anybody else hyped for the Resident Evil 2 remake? I'll let Ingrid and Leon speak.
Leon, how you holding up?
Bad question, Hunnigan.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sending you a playing manual. Hope you find it useful.
I'll take a look at it, thanks.
He says he will, but I certainly won't. No game. I don't require it. Yeah, between you and me, guys, I'm something of a Resident Evil 2 speedrunner. It's a hobby of mine. So I'm thrilled, especially since I heard from through the guys at Resident Evil recently, because they covered the article, that Resident Evil 2 Remake is going to be speedrunner friendly. So I'm absolutely ecstatic. What is it with these guys impaling or spearing people with sharp objects? Now, do we proceed carefully, or do we proceed exceedingly loudly and be about as tactful as a hippopotamus at a skating rink? Hippopotamus at a skating rink. Try pronouncing that. Very fun. Been spotted already. That was bad even for me. Screw it. It's all going to lead to the same outcome anyway. They've not all, they've not all seen me. Just 1 or 2 of them. I'll cut around. There we go.
Why are these people?
I've been thinking of taking Spanish as a language class for quite a while.
Chainsaw.
chainsaw makes you feel uncomfortable no matter when and where it turns up in this game.
Son of a...
Right, yeah, as Leon quite aptly pointed out there, we are in a bad situation. Let me... Oh, let's go. The first concern is dealing with said chainsaw. Yeah, we're going to need this. Oh dear God. I hate letting that guy get anywhere near me. Okay. Dr. Salvador, sally forth into battle, good sir. We shall do this. We shall do this. Oh God, no. That's a flank. Now I'm gonna have to win. How in the hell did that hit? There we go, that should go. Oh yes it did. It most certainly did. Beautiful. That will also help in getting out their numbers up. Where did he land? I'm concerned as to where Salvador landed. He's there. Alright. Let's try and slug him with as many shells as possible. Yeah, I left myself open there. That was some terrible playing. I'd much rather not use... Oh my good lord. I am not concentrating properly. Alright. Oh god. Right, Salvador's dealt with. That's going to make life far easier. Oh my goodness. Where? How many... I swear I am not usually... They come from behind? All the years I've played this thing. And I've never backed myself into a corner like this before. It's probably because I'm concentrating too much on speaking. Thank goodness for that. I am not backing myself into a corner again. The bell is ringing, children. 'Tis chime for church. 'Tis chime for church. 'Tis time for church. My pronunciation is all over the place today.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
That doesn't sound like any kind of bingo I would like to partake in. Absolutely not. Any kind of bingo that causes threat to my life, well-being and or property, I would
Hunnigan, I have
rather
some
stay
bad
away
news.
from.
I've confirmed the body of an officer. Something's happened to the people here.
Leon, you need to get out of there. Look for a tower
Yes,
and
getting
follow
out
the
of there
trail
would be
near it.
advisable.
Got it.
Look for a tower and follow the trail near it. Dear God, my ammo expenditure there was awful. Alright, let's mop up all of the items and whatnot. Might as well not waste them. Salvador's gold. You do know you can technically fight 2 Salvadors in this area. If you go past the house and go straight down the pathway that leads out of this segment of the village, before you trigger the house cutscene, a Salvador will be stood there with a couple of Ganados, I believe. And you can kill him, and he drops a red ruby, but then if you decide to go back and trigger the house afterwards and fight the second one, you are going to have some serious ammo problems. I've only ever tried it once, maximum twice, possibly twice. I'm trying to think back. Right. Okay. Ammunition. More pesetas. You know, and last I checked, pesetas weren't exceedingly large, rounded gold doubloon-esque coins, but hey, each to their own. There's a spinel on the roof of that house. Can't ignore. Spinal, spinel. I've never thought too much on how to say it. More pesetas. Yeah. How in the world does he not cut himself, throwing himself out of windows like that? Right, spinal there. And there's a red herb in that box down there. Very good. Wonderful. This chicken never drops many eggs. Did I pick up those shotgun shells in the church tower? Yeah, you spend about 10 minutes picking out all of the items after you've been through here and done this first section. I just feel I need to jump over this fence again. Very good. Lovely. No, I didn't. Very good. Well, I've got them now. So that makes life easier. Right. Now, like I said, for those of you who are watching, would you like me to pick up notes and read them? Because I usually wouldn't, but I will make an exception for those of you who are interested. I'll read this one. Alert order. Recently there has been information that a United States government agent is here investigating the village. Do not let this American agent get in contact with the prisoner. For those of you not yet informed, the prisoner is being held in an old house beyond the farm. We will transfer the prisoner to a more secure location in the valley when we are ready. The prisoner is to stay there until further notice. Meanwhile, do not let the American agent near the prisoner. We do not know how the American government found out about our village, but we are investigating. However, I feel that this intrusion... I feel that this intrusion at this particular time is not just a coincidence. I sense a third party other than the United States government involved here. My fellow men, stay alert. Chief Betroy Mendez. Betroy... whatever. There we go. This first chapter, or this first stage of this first chapter, is exceedingly long. In fact, I forgot how long it was. Moo to you too. Do I bother dropping a save here? Do you see what I mean by having a serious problem about saving? 91 saves by the 4th segment. Yes, I will. One here and one at the end of the stage. I don't think I need to do any more than that. Right. We will... About the blue medallions. 15 blue medallions. 7 in the farm, 8 in the cemetery. For those who destroy 10 or more will be rewarded. For those of you who destroy 10 or more, you will be rewarded. The rest is illegible. Yes, my reading is illegible today. Goodness. Right. We will clear the village, or this part of the village, out before I come back for that item. I won't forget it. Now, I'm just going to let these chickens keep running around because I'm hoping, I believe it's random chance as well, they drop a golden chicken egg. Because that is a full heal and is the equivalent of a first aid spray. which I will probably save for a rainy day. Oh, that chicken just jumped. Oh, puppy. No, come back out. Leon won't hurt you. He's a nice individual when he's not saving the world from chaos. Puppy, come here. Oh. Bless your heart, puppy. Very good. Let's move on. You will notice that very good is often my connective. Alright. Now there's one guy one guy there. One guy upstairs. Right, we'll deal with you first. Right, now you climb up this step ladder. Very good. There's two of them? Oh no. Goodness, have I used that much ammo? Very well. Perhaps I should have picked that up first. Alright, we'll go back round. Right, the beer stand should be here. Now, if I remember correctly, there are 2 golden ballroom masks in this village. Oh, I know where one of them is, but I can never remember where the other one is. Alright, let's collect everything up. This isn't exactly classic survival horror, but the ammo is always appreciated. There we go. Now let us start collecting these medallions. Goodness, my eyesight. We don't need all 15. It's you know, I could just use the shotgun since it has a wide spread. Widespread but no range. That was silly. Wow, I need to actually look carefully and make sure the laser sight's locking onto that. There we go. Lovely. Now there's another one there. You've probably realised at this point that I want the reward that the note mentioned. Should not have done that. That was a mistake. We're going to have to try and catch it before it lands in the filth. Well, there's valuable pesetas wasted. I never usually do that, I just acted on reflex there. It's ironic. You play this away from any kind of audience and it just comes naturally, but when you have said audience in front of you, you begin to concentrate more on trying to make sure you get things right, and then by proxy you don't get things right. Medallion there. To be fair, I probably didn't help myself. We'll check the map. It should be listed. Yeah. It's One in front of the tree. One in the back corner. It's a cow. Also hanging up from a tree. Where is that last one? There's always this last one that'll loot. Other side. Other side. It's always the last one that eludes me. Yes, I should have just shot the piece of wood to put the lid down on. It's probably my last bullet, so I can't afford to waste it. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, God. I did want to get that medallion. See if I can reach it with the shotgun. It's a waste of a shotgun shell, but a couple of my favourite YouTubers and people that I follow, Resident Evil players and whatnot, would be rolling in their grave at that wastage of a shotgun shell. I'm sure of the gun, OTG would certainly be not amused or unamused. Alright, let's continue. And you will notice a marked difference in the sound quality now. I have just switched over from the standard PS4 headset to a new headset that I just recently bought, and here's hoping. Oh my god, I forgot about this part. Resident Evil 4, the game that made QTEs, ladies and gentlemen. Right, we're almost at the end of this stage. I hate having to use shotgun rounds on these spinals. I highly doubt you can knife that. It's on the roof, ceiling. Oh my goodness, you can. Well, that makes life easier. Let's keep going. We're almost at the end of the chapter. I'll run this part until the end of the chapter, and then we will continue on from there. A little bit later. Right. He's just going to be a pain in the arse. Oh my goodness. Did he get himself? Right. We really need some handgun ammunition. If I move back, he should take himself out now because the fuse will run down. A few more seconds. 3, 2, 1. 1. Okay, a fuse can apparently last forever. We'll just go around, I think. Well, that solves that problem. Alrighty. We need that grenade. And... oh yeah, you give us handgun ammo now. Right. Now, if I remember correctly... yes, that should be the red cat's eye. Is there anything else to actually pick up? I don't think so. Not until we go inside. Door lock. On second thoughts, we won't save. We're right near the end of the chapter. I forgot about that. I did not see it. You see what I mean by depth perception, guys? There we go. Get that. And open sesame. Hey, Luis.
Little rough, don't you think? You're not like them?
No. You?
Okay, I have only one very important question. You got a smoke?
Got gum.
Perfect. The big cheese.
These lines, man. These lines are cheese. And kick. Nope. Well, that was quick. So there we have it. The first part is finished. I will just quickly drop a save. Now, in fact, I'll save in a second, and onwards to the next part we go. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, I apologise for the slightly iffy audio quality until I plugged in a half-decent headset. And yes, onward to part 2. Let us go.